put them upside down. The usual. Allergies are fucking me up big time. We just finished our morning shift. We're eating. Then we got an evening shift. Got a big party coming in tonight. So hopefully we can make a few hundred. Talk to you guys in a bit. Well, what is it, like 12:30 in the morning? Can't breathe. Walking in the middle of the road in Hyde Park. Got some leftovers. We worked a party. Pretty cool tech company, an AI tech company. Turns out like 4 or 5 of the guys were from Chicago. I overhear that. I'm like, okay. Then all of a sudden they're talking neighborhoods right where I'm from. I'm like, okay. Then they name drop a high school, which was our rival. So I'm like, all right. Sorry to interrupt, but I went to Carl Sandburg. And of course, they love it. And then I tell them I grew up in Elsip. And one of the dudes was from right over there. So he had to test me. He goes, oh yeah? So you know the Elsip water tower? I said, of course. He said, what's directly underneath it? I said, the Swaparama, sir. And he loved it, man. Anyways, good night. Made about 300 plus hourly. And work tomorrow evening, so get to get a good night's rest. But I got some food from that party, which is great. Got a ton of steak, broccolini, Brussels sprouts. Got some chocolate cake, but I'm gonna drop that off to one of my neighbors who's been helping out with Edison. And I think there's something else in there, but nice little late night meal, like usual. Be nice tomorrow, wake up, be able to get a good workout in, because it's sick. It's really just allergies. I think I'm on the 3rd floor, fuck. The pollen supposedly is crazy. But listen to what one of the girls said over here. That if you find local honey, did I park that? I think I might have parked at the top. Fuck. What a day when you work a double, you have no idea what the hell's going on. I think I parked in the 3rd floor in the morning, and then I parked at top. Are we still recording? Yeah. If you buy local honey, that'll help with the pollen. But it's gotta be from bees and local honey from the area. She also said the reason that it's so bad is because they don't plant female trees and female flowers anymore. I don't know. The honey thing kind of seems legit. So it also could be bullshit. So anyways, let's head back to Apollo. We'll meet you guys back in the kitchen with Addie. Should be pumped to see us. It's been a hell of a day. Just working. That's it. That's all it's got to be for now, guys. Just keep it riding. Oh, by the way, this is big news. So finally, what pretty much the main premise of moving down here was to join the police department, to get a pension, to have a long-term career, a very stable career where you know how much income you're getting, you know, on a weekly, monthly basis, or pretty close. Good overtime benefits in general. That was the premise. To do that long term, because entrepreneurship is just in my blood and I'll never stop doing that. Finally got an email today about a background investigator being assigned to me. They said it would take 4 to 6 months. hopefully it's not 4 to 6 months from today. Hopefully that was like 4 months ago when they said that, now we're getting to the end. I get assigned. They kind of make their judgment. I mean, I post these vlogs, so they know everything I'm doing. I mean, I can't be more transparent. So, man, I can't breathe. But that was really cool. Responded right back to the email because you know what's so wild? I was literally laying in bed. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to shoot them an email just to get back in touch, make sure I didn't miss anything. And I got to work and I checked my email. Well, there it was, 10:30 in the morning. So, also another interesting, very weird, but very nice thing. I saw the most doppelganger version of my mom today at the restaurant. And, I mean, everything looked like her. Just, I literally would believe that it was her. Like, if she was still alive. I would have been like, what are you doing here, Mom? You're supposed to be in Chicago. And, obviously, I don't know. I went to go, so they brought out a tomahawk. And I was going to, film the tomahawk so I could get a video of her to send it to my sister. And it's like, as soon as I pulled out my phone, she literally makes eye contact with me and, smiles. And this was before I even started filming. It was just like she knew what my game plan was. It was just weird. And, the only answer to all of this is that, this is my world and I'm creating everything in this world. And, everybody has their own world and they create their own. And, how else? I mean, there's no way, I don't know. She just looked exactly like her. She looked just like how she looked before, all her hair started to fall off. When she had a little bit of shorter hair, she started dyeing it. Or it was when she had her wig and, she was tan. It was just before everything got really bad. And she was still herself, But you could tell she was going through something. It was weird. Really fucking weird. She had the same mannerisms. She looked just like her. And although it freaked me out, and I told the server that was taking care of her, I was like, do I go up and try and take a photo with her so I can send it back to Nicole and say, hey, can I take a picture with you? Because you look just like my mom. I want to send it to her, because how else can you say it without sounding like a weirdo? And I didn't do it because it's just it's not her. It's not my mom. And if it was, I think she already knows I noticed her anyways. I think when she looked at me and smiled, if that was her or my mom was viewing through her, she knows I noticed her. And I know now me putting this out, confirms it all. So, wild, guys, wild. And I don't even smoke weed. So, not stoned. Sober as a gopher. And I just missed my ma. So that's where I'm like, am I just making this shit up in my head? But there's no fucking way, man. There's no fucking way. I do see her a lot in different people, but this one was just too close, man. And just the people at the table, there was a girl next to her that looked just like my Thea D. Person across the table, it just looks like Joanne, my ma's best friend. And then she's next to her daughter, which looks just like Joanne's daughter, Ange. I'm like, how the fuck is this happening? I don't know. Anyways, guys, got a little bit of a drive home. We're gonna listen to some YouTube, learn a little bit about what's going on in the world, and then wake up and take advantage of it. That's the game plan. That's pretty much what we do every day. Midnight, strategize what you did from that whole day to get ready to execute it again the next. It's the only thing you can do is just and keep refining yourself. Make yourself better day in, day out, because it's the only way you're gonna grow. Got to get better year by year. And I feel like I've heard this once and I didn't really believe it, but you overestimate what you could do in a year, but you underestimate what you could do in a lifetime. And I was like, no, I could do a lot in a year. And years go by fast. And now I'm really starting to realize that's oh shit, we're almost already in April. I'm already 2 months or almost, 2 months into being 28. a big year for me. So it's just like time flies. So if you're not every single day executing to the max, you're not going to get as much done as you think. So people overestimate what they could do in a year, but then that discourages them when they don't get a lot done that year to keep striving. So that in a lifetime, they don't get that much done. But if you accept the fact that if you execute day in and day out, you'll get a good amount done in a year. It may not be as much as you hoped, but then if you do it again the next year and the next year and the next year and the next year, and you do that for 20 years, you're going to get so much done in your lifetime. So I feel like it's really starting to hit me now to compound these things and not let time slip away and really maximize each day so that I could get as much out of life as possible. So that's the plan. I can't breathe. I'll see you guys back in Apollo Beach. Almost 2 a.m. It's probably too much to eat before bed, but look at that fillet. Brussels sprouts, broccoli,